Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld, and we are here at the Toxic Waster Colony. Yes, this is the Waster Colony. We are looking at what has now become the beating heart of the colony. It used to be the production room, but now it's right here in our genetic lab. So we've got two gene morphers going. They're still both intact. I never figured out exactly what happened to the last one, but it's here now. I'm making sure to double save my files just in case, but you can see some of our thrumbos are now wandering around the colony. They are fully trained, so I've allowed some of the males to just wander around and help haul. We do have a couple of new baby thrumbos just born. We got a couple of calves. They're being trained up. They're in the barn with their mothers. Both female thrumbos are pregnant. In case you guys missed it, I did capture 6 wild thrumbos. And we used the psychic animal. I'm sorry. We used the psychic shock lance to knock out 6 wild thrumbos. Then we captured them, brought them into our barn here, and forcefully tamed them over a series of days and weeks. And we finally got all 6 of them here. So we are breeding them. I have a mod installed too, which is really good. I highly recommend it. It allows us to get thrumbo milk and thrumbo wool, just like you would from a muffalo, but both are very much more valuable than regular muffalo stuff. The milk itself is like a medical. That it's not going to cure anybody, but it helps with like blood filtration pumping and reduces pain. So this is a good thing. You got somebody who's seriously injured, like Hiroshi. He's not really seriously injured. He was in a social fight, but set up a little operation for some thrumbo milk, and he's going to be healing just that much quicker. Plus, I'm sure it's delicious. You know, I've played with this mod many times before, and I always wonder to myself, what the hell does thrumbo milk taste like? I imagine it's like if you were to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with the cinnamon, and then like once all the cereal's gone, that's what the milk is afterwards, like cinnamon milk. I don't know, that probably sounds gross to some people, but I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm getting a little carried away here. But we are expecting a couple of new babies. We've got a Thrumbo Boom Loop hybrid right here, 97% done, and an ursine or bear insect. So this is going to be our big tanky boy. We've already got one of those up. Let's see, where you at, Bear Scarab? He is an excellent quality. There he is. Look at that monster. So he is a big old chunky tank, essentially. That's literally how he's described. This insect hybrid, the massive chubster, he's an absolute unit. So, yeah, he's going to be hard to kill. And, of course, the ultimate goal for this series is we're going to start doing some drop pod raids ourselves. I've decided we're not trying to get off the planet. We're not going for an Arco-Nexus this time. No, none of that. We're just going to start raiding other colonies. And I say that's going to be the final because I'm planning on taking on some of the more difficult settlements, but I really want to hit this guy, the Empire here, but they're landlocked. They're literally locked in this mountain here, so I don't know. We'll worry about that when we come to it. We're not quite ready. As you can see, I'm getting my army of animal freaks built. And what do we need here? I'm working on some frames. Yeah, I'm trying to assemble some better quality frames here. So if you've never played with the vanilla expanded genetics, I highly recommend you read the mod page itself, because I'm not going to give you a full breakdown here, but each animal requires not only the genetics from whatever you want to combine, but like a base, which is the genoframe, the base itself. And you can use anything from awful to legendary quality. And the way that you bootstrap these up from awful to legendary is by combining. You'll combine 2 awful into a poor. Then you can take 2 poor ones and combine those into a normal. Then you take 2 normal, combine them into a good, and so on and so forth till you get up to a legendary. So it takes a lot. I haven't done the math. I can't tell you exactly how many awfuls you need to make a legendary, but it's probably pretty simple math to figure that out. Nonetheless, I don't think we're really going for any legendary status ones. What we could do is hit up the world, go to one of these genetic abandoned labs here. This is how you kind of get started in the process of animal genetics, is to hit up one of those labs, which we did do. We went and got one, and it helped us get started. We don't really need to go back, though. Everything that's there, I think we can construct on our own. Well, that's not exactly true. If at some point you want to reach the pinnacle of the vanilla genetics expanded mod, you do have to go out. I've never done it myself, but there's a way to like hybridize mechs and animals too through this mod. And again, I haven't done it myself, so I can't really speak on it too much in detail. But I do know that one of the things you have to do is go away from your base to actually initiate that process. So, like the machinery you need to hybridize a mech animal is not something you can build yourself. You have to discover it in one of those ancient complexes. But nonetheless, I don't know if we'll go for that full genetics pinnacle thing this time around. Like I said, I really want to start just getting into some serious combat. At this point in the colony, man, there's very little that Randy can throw at me here. You know, that's really that bad. We do have we've got a whole cluster of insects out here, which we're just kind of leaving. You know, I'm just going to leave those till they get triggered or whatever. Oh, look, it just notified me. I saw it pop up. Okay, so we've got another animal wandering around. Thrumboloop. Oh, there it is. Look at this gorgeous boy. Let's go ahead and slaughter it. No, I'm just kidding. So when an animal like this dies, the Thrumbo Boomaloop crossbreed, it's basically a nuclear explosion. It literally says that. Thermonuclear. Yeah, so you want to be very careful. And I've seen it happen too. It's going to be like a radius like this when it explodes. Maybe that's a little bit big, but it's pretty darn big. So imagine like a normal boomaloop explosion, but that's like 10 times that size essentially. And the animal itself is going to produce a ton of chem fuel for us. It also says that here. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can pause it and look through it. Gives leather type, thrumbo fur. That's interesting. So we're sticking that boy in the barn. There we go. And let's go ahead and I guess I'll train it for combat. Absolutely. Yeah. It's really going to be used just to get chem fuel for now. And then when we get into our final battle, we will be setting this boy off. Probably a couple of them. But, yep, I've closed out the bills for chem fuel now. Hopefully this guy can keep the whole colony supplied with what we need. We'll see. As you can tell, there's going to be a lot of chem fuel desired here. But other than that, things are going pretty fantastic. I'm almost tempted to go ahead and butcher up our 2 ducks. We've been keeping these guys around just for the eggs and whatnot because we have different foods that might require them. But I think if we go ahead and kill them, extract the bird genes from them. Let's see, is it this one? Oh, we got some goats. Interesting. So yeah, we'll grab 2 avian genes here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mix those with some human. Yeah, oh, that's the wrong one. We've got avian humanoid gene mixture here. It's basically like a chicken, and I think it produces human meat. So that would be perfect for our colony, right? So we'll do another one of those with those birds. And the goats, that's actually super helpful. Why can't we see them? I don't have anybody allowed to go out there, though. That's the problem. Everybody's set to the safe zone because of those bugs we've got on the map. I think what I'm going to do is allow furry, unrestricted access. And also just real quick, I'm going to grab, I guess, we'll take Hare. Hare, can you haul stuff for me? I want to make sure he's capable of hauling. Okay, yeah, he's tough body hunter. I want him to come out here and haul the War Queen and stuff. So I'm only letting 2 of them out here, and it's just for a limited time. Like I said, I want him to haul that stuff, but we're trying to avoid these boys. I don't want to set those off. I've done that before accidentally. But while we wait, and I do want Fur to go out and get the goats, because that's going to be very helpful for our genetics and stuff. I don't think there's any kind of genetic you can cross a goat with, but the reason I want them is so that we can use them to make more gene frames. So those legendary masterwork quality gene frames, to get the very base level, the awful, you do need a corpse to make that. So that's why we want those goats, basically. Okay, well, check this out. I've got actually a pretty huge trade here from an exotic goods trader we called in on the last one. So I noticed that they had a bunch of stuff I wanted, including another death rest, and I just didn't really have the trade goods. I hadn't really prepared for it. I got a few things here and there, some arms and legs. We can get some of their silver now, but most importantly here, I've decided to sell off all of our gene packs here, including the Deathless. I'm going to get rid of the Persona Core. And the point is, I don't know if we're going to be accepting any more non-wasters again at this point. Now, Okay, yeah, that's a huge trade right there. Look at that. All right, let's get a few people here. Get some of our researchers. Raider, not you. You're already too good. Yeah, but we'll probably just forgo any more active recruitment. We are working on actually getting a few of our people pregnant here. Speaking of which, I just picked up a love enhancer. I think I'm going to give that to Ryan here. Somebody was telling me in the comments that this actually, all this really does is increases the mood benefit they get from making love to their partner. So if we put this on somebody who's already in a relationship, that's probably the best bet, which Ryan is. So we're going to try and keep him happy. And I think that, let's see, I also picked up this boy. You know what I'm thinking about with this? We might send this on a caravan at some point. There's that serum. All right, let's get him to take this. Ingest it. This is the second one he's ingesting here, so that's good. All right, I don't care. Let's just get Raider to... Well, we'll have to wait till somebody picks those up. But I also picked up the Love Enhancer, the Shock Lances, Insanity Lance. So we got some good stuff. Look at that. All right, so he is now 1 of 3. So there's obviously some buildings I need to be constructing, aren't there, here? Death Rest Accelerator. I've got all the Death Rest stuff here that's available to me, so maybe I need to research now. I'm not sure, but it's not important for the moment. Our Bear Scarab's been born, though, so that's good. Let's get him put in the barn. Start getting him trained up, man. We are going to need some more animal handlers, I feel like. We've been struggling with that profession this entire playthrough. It's only until much more recently that I've actually got a decent group here. Obviously, the furry's #1. Clope is our second best animal handler at a 5 right there. That's just insanely terrible. So it's beginning to be a problem, you know. Now you can see why I might necessarily want to butcher up some of these other animals. I think, in fact, we're probably safe to just go ahead and get rid of the muffalo. I don't know. You know what? Maybe we should keep them. I feel that we do need the milk, for one thing. So we've only got 3 females left. I'll keep them. We are going to butcher these goats up, for sure. Those guys are going bye-bye. All right, did we get them all brought in? No, Jesus, they're still wandering around outside. Oh, that's not good. I've let Furry come out here, but... So in that case, I should not have them marked like that. That's going to present a problem if they're still out here like that. Where are you at, Furry? Okay, she's finally coming up here. You know what? She's probably doing it one by one. It's a little bit annoying, but sometimes you got to micromanage your animal handlers when they come out here like this. And she is super slow, too. She's wearing full armor. All right, so she's grabbing those 2. She won't come to get this one, though, because he's too far. So she's going to come back out here at some point. But, oh well, no big deal. I'll just let her do her thing there. Okay, so the Avon genes are done. Both of our gene morphers are currently used, though. So we'll just wait for those to finish. But we are rolling, guys. We're rocking and rolling with the genetics. Okay, how about a quick Galatros check here? We've got him. Health's looking good on that one. He's a little bit hungry, but he's asleep, so he'll probably eat as soon as he wakes up. This one's still got cancer. It's stable, though. And this one's got that initial toxic buildup still, but not a big deal. Yeah, they are kind of covered in toxic waste for most of this area, but which technically I don't really care about. I mean, if they die, they die, but I'm trying to use them most effectively in like a raid or something. I want to set off a psychic animal pulsar at some point, because we got 5 of these, and then just watch the Galatros mow through a raid. Probably the next big raid we get, I'm going to try it. Now, someone talked about moving the walls a little bit. I can't, now remember, through this valley now, this used to be completely closed off, but there is a connection to the world map right here. So if I allowed them to go through here, they would just leave. So right now, I don't know. I guess I could bring it up. No, I think it's okay where it's at. I don't want to mess with it right now. It's really just here to keep them pinned in. If I have to, I'll expand it just so they have more food. But right now it looks like they're surviving pretty well on the little bit of grass that's in here. It's not perfect, you know. It's keeping them alive, though. So that's the most important thing for now. You know, this is kind of what annoys me about these paste dispensers right here. See this? So he's feeding him bread, which is a good meal. I mean, this is really, we only have this bread to make like pizza and other stuff with. But he's feeding it to the prisoner because I've got him set to paste. And there's literally a paste dispenser right here, but it's set for prisoners. So our colonist isn't going to draw paste from this thing to give to the prisoner, even though the prisoner will if he's up and walking around, if he's ambulatory. So, I mean, you almost have to set up like a second one of these, you know, just for colonists to come by. And I could do that, actually. Probably right here wouldn't be a terrible spot for it. I need to move it away from the wall, I think, a little bit. But I might actually do that. Let's see. So if I put it there, it's going to be a little awkward with this statue, but I can just reinstall this thing up a little bit here. So this way, hopefully, they will come through and feed them actual paste instead of giving them, like, bread and stuff like that. Let's try this. And I'm also going to copy these settings. We'll see how this works. I'm hoping that that works there. We'll find out shortly. But, oh, you know what? Need to expand the wall out a bit so that I can put air conditioning in there. I don't know if it'll work if the wall is right next to the thing. Actually, it is working here, isn't it? We'll try it. I'll try it like this and see if that does, if the air conditioning does function when it's like, because this one's not directly touching the machine. So I'm worried if I put one like right here, it'll block it. We'll see. I'll test that theory. It's not a big deal. I could just go ahead and move it if needs be, but that'll be better. Give me better peace of mind. We're not wasting perfectly good bread on these loathsome Neanderthals who attacked us. Oh no, I was just admiring the Galatros, and we have been notified there is a prison break. Look at this, Celia's trapped inside while the prisoners have gone riotous. I don't know, I guess it's just this one right here. Yeah, everybody else is kind of comatose, or they're literally being actively operated on right now. So, let's see, who's our closest melee person? Is it Missile? Oh, Missile loves killing subduing prisoners. Oh, wait. Celia took a break from operating to do a little bit more precision operation there. Let's go ahead and capture him. How's your health, buddy? You okay? 9 hours. Well, as you can see, one of the Neanderthals is currently being subdued, you know, through operations here. So he won't do any more of that rioting after that. It looks like he's our next person. Yep, he's definitely going to have to go under the knife there too. Lose both those legs there, buddy. Sorry, you brought it on yourself, man. Okay, well, they've constructed my little paste dispenser, and I can tell immediately this is not going to work. You see how the blue tint is shaded over this area, and it's not here. So when I go back to my temperature unit, and I put my cooler in there, you can see it doesn't light up that room. If I put it over the door, which isn't going to work, it does light it up. But here, now it's being blocked. I thought that would kind of be the case, but it's not the end of the world. We can just have them deconstruct it and move everything. So, but I am definitely going to use this. I think this is the way to go. And I'm going to copy these settings again, just to make sure I've got the right ones there. But yeah, this will be for the prisoners, hopefully. And if we have any ascetics or anybody who just doesn't mind the nutrient paste, they're also welcome to it as well. Okay, well, after many different trials here, I've realized that what these things can do is share space, and I can utilize one freezer for both. And I don't think that affects the status of this being a prisoner one, which is cool because I think it's just whatever this is open to. But I'm not sure. I'm still experimenting. I just hated the way it looked when it was out this far. I don't know. I'm very picky about the appearances. But ultimately, I think this is going to be much cooler. The way I've got it going here, it's kind of a yin-yang look here. I don't know. We'll see. Now I've got this little nook here, though. I don't know what to put in this spot. We'll figure it out. Oh, you know what? I could just kind of nestle a couple of statues right in here. That might not be a bad thing. We need to order a few more grand statues. Lottie, how's your skill level right now? She's still a young budding artist, so we aren't going to put her on top of any grand ones, but I will get our other artist here. Who is it? You know what? I think it was Skunk, wasn't it? Yeah, we had another artist who got killed. Oh no, Skunk's just not assigned to it. What happened there? Maybe she died and then I resurrected her. Can't remember, but, well, she lost that as signing there. And, okay, so we're back to normal. I think I will set a couple of those. She's our best. Let's see, Skunk, what is your ability? I know I just saw it, but I've forgotten already. 20. Oh, no. 16. 16 in artistic. She's one of our pyromaniacs. Let's get her color changed. Speaking of color, we got a fantastic looking little purple over here. And pretty soon, we're going to have a marriage. That's right. There it is. Marriage is on between Ryan and Vaz. Hey, well, Vaz is already pregnant, but better late than never, right? He finally proposed to her, so that's good. And I'm loving the color. The colors are looking better more and more. Let's see here. That is one ugly color you like there, Skunk, but I'm not going to blame you. It's what it, color, that's a person's opinion. I won't judge you for that. All right, our mining crew is really stepping up to the plate these days. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got 13,000 steel right now, so we're doing good. We've still got the insects out here. Haven't messed with those yet, so just kind of waiting around, waiting on the next big raid to come or the next big genetic freak to be born. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Princess and Zachary, for the love of God. Okay, they better not kill each other. They're good. That was a brief fight right there. I guess it wasn't over anything super important. Let's see. Zach called Princess a monster. Well, Princess, I mean, that's pretty much true, isn't it? We're all monsters in some way. We just try and hide. Some of us hide it better than others. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Real bad, guys. We've had another birthday. And as you guys, if you don't know, we just recently had one with our little boy here, Steroid, and he got asthma from it. Well, our boy Raider has just developed Alzheimer's. Oh, my goodness. There has to be a way to treat that, right? I don't think necessarily it's in the vanilla. I don't know. Maybe if we have some Glitter World medicine, but, well, here's the deal. We're not going to allow that to stand. This man must have a bionic brain or some sort of AI brain pal assistant, whatever. We're going to figure that out. I don't know. Let me look at my research tree real quick. That's probably the best way to go. So if we look up prosthetics, here we go. We do have brain surgery. Glitter World implants. Here we go. Auxiliary AI combat. What does this do? A specialized combat AI is designed for greatly increasing the user's performance. Well, we could give him one of these for sure. This wouldn't be bad. Oh, look, AI for Brawler. That's super cool. Yeah, let's try that Commando. How the hell do we get our hands on these things? I'm going to try, instead of like going through, I guess it's probably in this symbol AI chip. That's not what we're looking for. It's probably in this one here, but I tell you what I'm going to do. How much money do we have? 3,000 silver. Let's call a prosthesis trader. See if we get lucky. Sometimes you do, and I mean, they do often have a lot of good selection here. So let's see. Come on back here, lady. Let's put your social skills to the test there. Okay, so what do we got? Solar Scyther Blades. Got to keep that. I don't have a whole lot of money. Actually, yeah, I do have some organs, though, we can drop off. So let's see here. Let's start at the bottom. Nano. I don't think that'll help the brain. Oh, here we go. Auxiliary AI Combat. 3 of them. Whew, that's expensive. Oh, man, we don't even have enough for it. Well, we can sell that awful statue that What's-Her-Name made. Let's see, what else can we sell here? Oh, we'll sell our bread. Yeah, for sure. That puts us under the threshold, so I can afford it now. It's going to wipe out most of our silver, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll just have to get some more silver at some point. Yeah, so there it is, the Auxiliary AI Combat. Let's see if the lifter is going to grab it. Okay, not yet. I'm going to go ahead and order that implanted in Raider. I don't know if this will actually technically get rid of the Alzheimer's, or hopefully it'll just allow him to fight better. Heal Alzheimer's brain, no neurocure framework. Oh, okay, so that's what we need right there. Neurocure framework. I'll have to try and work on that. Nonetheless, we're still going to give him this. Now, this is interesting. Looks like we have the option here for Commando, Brawler, or Sharpshooter. Let's go Commando. Don't honestly know the difference here. supporting the user coping in the pressures of combat. Okay. Oh, wait. It actually gave the actual stats there. So aim time's reduced. Very nice. Mental break is reduced. So that means it's harder for them to have a mental break, right? I think so. The threshold is reduced, I think. Could be wrong. But regardless, the shooting accuracy is increased and their pain is reduced too. So that's pretty good. Doesn't really say anything about the mental functioning, but now that I've seen that, what we need, that neuro framework, we'll definitely be looking for that. There it is right there, neurocure framework. So I need one of these May AI chips. So I'll put that on the list. Now I think we can construct the May AI chip. I believe. I thought I could. Wait. It might be under the fabric. There it is. Make 5 of them. Oh no. Oh, I had one of those Persona cores, but I just sold it because I didn't think I'd need it. Dang it. Well, I'm still going to put it up here. We'll put it right here. Hopefully we can get our hands on another one at some point. Man, oh man. You know what I'm going to have to do? We're going to have to up our cowboy hat game here, guys. I'm going to have to make another 100 or so cowboy hats so we can trade, get our silver and stuff going again. Man, oh man. It's an uphill battle here with this, isn't it? So let's check this out. We've got 1 growth cell. Where's the other one? Oh, crap. Don't tell me we lost it. We had 2 of these going. I only see 1. Hold on. If I zoom all the way out. Damn it. It was the big one, too. It was the thrombo insect. All right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and force Emma to come and plant this. Let's put this into the large electro womb. Okay. I'm going to make sure she does that. Then I'm going to go through and look at everybody's gear to see what they're carrying. Because I'm not going to give up on that second growth cell just yet. I'm betting somebody's probably carrying it around. They should drop it off, but honestly, it's my fault. If you don't micromanage them and pay very close attention... What? Oh, no. So it was destroyed. Because it was too cold. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Damn it, I need to read more. Ugh. That's pretty huge that we lost both of those. I'm assuming we lost the other one now too. Damn. Okay, so I got to set these growth cells back out here on the... Yeah, we'll put them out here on this shelf. In the future, I just have to really be careful. Man, oh man. All right, let me just zoom through and make sure that nobody is carrying that other one. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, well, no luck. I looked through everybody and none of them are carrying it around. But like I said, ultimately that was my fault. I should have read it or just known better because I have played with this mod, but it's been a while. So, hey, my loss is you guys' gain because you get to learn a valuable lesson here. If you've never played with this mod, now you know. I think it just needs to be refrigerated. So frozen is bad. In normal temperature is bad, but if it's refrigerated, I don't know. The next one that I create, we're going to take a real close look at to see what the temperature parameters are, guys. But, well, we'll just have to get some more colossal stuff. The man chicken one is not a great loss. I can whip up another one of those real quick once we get a better Gina frame. But the thrombo is kind of a big loss. Nonetheless, guys, we will recover. So I appreciate everybody coming by for today's episode. Don't worry, we're going to try and put our guys to use here very soon. Next big raid, I promise. They're coming out. So hit that like button for me, guys, and I will see you on the next episode.